viewers and all of my returning subscribers. I missed you guys. I hope that you missed me. And today we're going to be taking a look at what the month of May has in store for you. This is going to be, we're going to do like an 8-card spread with the tarot, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards. Gemini, Sun, Rising, and Venus placements for the month of May. Also, any information that you may be looking for to follow me on my other social medias, my other YouTube channels and all that will be linked in the description box. But let's get into it. So we're going to start off with the oracle cards first. We're going to cover these first. So we have balance and we have protection as the first two cards. So for the month of May, you could be doing things to intentionally protect your energy. So maybe not subscribing to, going on certain social media sites, looking at certain types of content. This could also be just in your personal life, being aware of how you need to just protect your energy. Certain people throw your yin and yang off, throw your sense of balance off. And in the month of May, it's going to be very obvious who could be an energy vampire, or what energy you're not supposed to be having around you and what energy you do want to have around you, okay? There could even be someone who shows you that, okay, this is somebody who I need to have in my space, whether this is a really good friend, a family member, a love interest, but I see that your personal peace is your priority, and you're starting to see what could be those hindrances from you actually having that personal peace. Now, the piece of advice for the month of May, we have, there is always another opportunity to be had as the oracle card. So it's important to remember that you haven't missed your window of opportunity. Some of you have believed that you're just at the end of the road in terms of opportunities in your career, in love, and that's not necessarily true. That's your mind trying to predict what your future is going to look like and basing it off of maybe going through some things. So be mindful that there is always another opportunity to be had, and you haven't missed any window of opportunity. It just wasn't something that was in alignment for you, like how you may have thought it was or perceived it to be. Okay, so let's get a little bit deeper. So first card's going to represent just the overall theme for this month. We do have the Nine of Swords. So confronting any anxious thoughts that you've been having. I'm also seeing for some of my Geminis where you've been staying up at night, or you've been having a hard time getting on top of a sleep schedule, or having very intense dreams. You could be noticing that your dreams are starting to pick up more in the month of May. There could be certain things your subconscious is trying to bring to your attention. So don't get into this energy of feeding into your anxious thoughts. If anything, observe them. Okay, observe your thoughts. What are these, or where are these thoughts stemming from? What are my thoughts rooted in? Those are the questions you want to ask instead of participating in that game of listening to that foolishness, okay? Especially if it's not rooted in fact. Now, when it comes to career and finance, I have the Eight of Wands. So with the Eight of Wands, this talks about forward movement, getting back in action. So if you've been sitting back, waiting to get back into the flow of creating content and the flow of like putting new products on your website, or getting new inventory, or even like switching jobs, or acting on like applying to different jobs so that you can actually move up in your career, I see that this is going to be the month where you're full-fledged doing what needs to be done. Some of you may even have an opportunity present itself to move to a different part of the world, or to a different city, country, different area for like a new job opportunity. Some of you who have been like planning a move, you could be getting some good news about you actually getting like the job that you've been waiting on to actually be like, okay, I'm going to move now. So this looks good. This feels like I'm ready to level up. I'm ready to take things to the next level, especially business-wise. Now, there could be a lot being thrown at you work-wise. Make sure you're managing your time very well. So I have the Page of Pentacles representing love. So there could be someone new coming in your life. This could be an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't have to be that zodiac sign, but this could be someone new where you guys are starting off to build that rapport. You're starting to see that maybe this person has potential to be someone long term in your life, or someone you could see yourself being with for a substantial amount of time. They could be very caring in how they go about like handling your feelings, or how they handle conversations. There could be certain things that they're doing to show a level of support as well. Okay, for others of you, you could be in a relationship with someone where that's more so what you need. You could be feeling like you need more support, or that you want your person to show you that they're just as invested in this relationship as you are. So if you've been in a relationship where that's of question, I think that there could be some key things that show you whether or not that's the case or not. Let me clarify this. Some of you could have a friend who you guys are cool and things, you guys hit it off really well. Things are always good and copacetic between you two. And there could be like this brewing interest either on your end or this person's end or both ends. And it's the question of whether or not to go out of the friend zone or to just keep it the way that it is. Some of you could be very scared of that going left and what that would mean for just the friendship as a whole if it didn't work out in terms of you guys taking it further. Yes, I see some of you also trying a different approach when it comes to communicating with your person. If there's a lot of arguments stemming from misunderstandings, or just feeling like the other person has not the best intentions, some of you could be realizing how just having that narrative could be making you a little bit defensive in communicating with them, or on their end, if they have that narrative in their head that you're, potentially going to do them wrong, this could be making them self-sabotage, and they could be starting to realize like, hey, maybe I need to check that, maybe look at that a little bit. Okay, it does give self-sabotage energy. Want to be careful of your mind trying to tell you certain things this month in regards to a love interest. If it's not rooted in fact, make sure you're asking questions, is what I'm hearing for some reason. But the advice, we have the Magician card. So the advice is to work with what you got. Know that you still have the tools, you still have the opportunity. This goes right back into there's always another opportunity to be had. With the Magician card, this is being an alchemist of your situation. Your circumstance may not be 100% perfect financially, but you could start somewhere to, start your business, whether that's laying the groundwork, whether that's learning information, but working with what you got to get to where you're trying to go. And seeing this as an opportunity in this present moment, this is an opportunity for you to make something out of your situation instead of letting your situation intimidate you, is the message. Okay. Now, when it comes to the possible challenge, we have the Judgment card. So this could be, So you could be doing a lot of personal work, and certain individuals want to now grace your presence again. And these could be people that you've had to do the personal work after dealing with them. So now they're trying to resurface. Now they're trying to have access to the version of you that's grown or that's growing. And it could be a little bit uncomfortable. For others of you with the Judgment card, there could be just harsh truths that you're starting to kind of come into realization of, like, oh, okay, I didn't really see that before, or I didn't see that before. So there's just certain things that you're realizing that could just be interesting. Could just be interesting, especially when it comes to certain individuals around you. I have the Three of Cups here. There could be certain friends who want to like come back around after being very energetically shady, or someone wanting to reconcile with you after maybe putting you in a third party situation. You're gonna have to make a tough decision on whether or not to entertain that or not. Now, what to avoid with the Seven of Wands? You want to avoid, being defensive towards your blessings, towards your opportunities. There's always another opportunity to be had. So just because you've went through certain challenges in love in the past, just because you've been going through challenges around like finances, you don't want to now be in this energy of being defensive towards taking action towards newer opportunities or allowing them in. Yes, we can protect our energy, but not in a way where it means we're like shut down, defensive, or not allowing space for newness in our lives. So anything that feels, hmm, any energy of you feeling resistant towards new opportunities you know could be good for you, like subconsciously, logically, you know could be good for you, challenge yourself is basically the message here. Challenge yourself to say, I know this is tough for me, but I'm gonna still try it anyways. I'm gonna still try it. Now, when it comes to what to watch out for, I have the Ace of Swords. So what to watch out for is an important conversation you may have during this month. There could be an important conversation that could either make or break a relationship, a potential business opportunity, some sort of understanding could come from this. So any important conversations that may come up this month, look out for it as a whole, but also look out for how you approach the conversation, especially if you're wanting to get to a point of understanding with whoever you are having this conversation with, or if this is a business deal, actually close it through. So be mindful of how you're going into this is the message. Now, last card I have representing the outcome for this month, I have Triumph, which I love. So this talks about conquering a situation. So by the end of this month, there could be something that you're going to be conquering. This could be conquering your anxiety, conquering your fear of going out of your comfort zone, conquering your heartbreak, conquering your own mind that's keeping you from connecting with people because you're so, worried about whether or not people are going to do you wrong. Something here you're going to accomplish successfully by pushing yourself beyond your limits. So this month, if you're saying, okay, I'm going to try because I don't want to keep doing things a certain way, or I want to bring balance into my life, and I know if I do X, Y, and Z, this is going to help me, you're going to be really happy by the end of this month, like in terms of you feeling a sense of accomplishment, you saying like, I did that, or I overcame that. So this looks actually really dope. I hope that this was helpful and did give you insight for what to expect for this month. If you did enjoy, definitely thumbs up the video and subscribe. I will have some more videos for you guys this month, so definitely stay tuned. And I will talk to you later. I missed you guys, and I will see you in the next forecast. Bye, y'all.